how to help your child when they are struggling to make friends. Hey there, I'm Charlotte Recalful teaching for you. Thank you so much for joining me. So friendships are such an important and a huge part of childhood. For some children, this comes really easy, but for others, specifically children who are neurodivergent or who have social communication challenges or social anxiety, making and maintaining friendships can be very difficult. It can feel like they're trying to solve a puzzle, but without having the picture in front of them to know what they are supposed to put together. So therefore, it's really important for us as teachers and parents to help kids connect with each other, but simply just telling them to go outside and play is not enough. We need to be able to create safe opportunities for them and teach them exactly how to build those social relationships. Now, when you intentionally teach your children how to socialize with the right supports, you will notice that they will start to find what works naturally for them, and they'll be able to make friendships at a faster pace. With empathy and patience, because this will take a lot of that, your children are going to learn how to become joyful beings with each other. So let's really get into those steps, okay? I've got 3 steps. Number 1 is teach about making friends. So some kids, they need explicit instructions about how to make friends. And we don't always teach this in school, which is why I want to talk about that. It's really an important skill to develop over time. And if you want to learn how to do that, or you want to teach your children, but you're not sure exactly what to teach them to say, I highly recommend you check out the link in the description that says full episode. Go to step number 1, teach about making friends, because you'll get the exact link to my YouTube channel, my playlist, which actually teaches children how to make friends and how to focus on different circumstances, exactly what they need to say. So they don't have to worry about, oh, should I say this? Should I say that? They'll know exactly what they have to say. Now, using those social stories, some of the most important steps that they need to learn are how to recognize facial expressions. With that, also over time, you want to talk about understanding body expressions too. How to introduce themselves, how to ask to join in on a game, and how to take turns and share when they're on a play date. I've actually created specific videos for those, so check out those as well, okay? They're all free. The next step is to develop friendships. So we've now talked about making them. Now we're going to develop them even further. So here you want to take those social stories I talked about in the first step, and I want you to now take it a step further and have them actually learn how to continue on this friendship by role playing in your classroom or at home, and also have them enjoy there's written activities and artistic activities that they can use to further develop their learning. So it's always at the back of their mind. It's not just listen to this social story, but it's listen, practice, review, use kinesthetic, your motions where you're writing, you're drawing, you're actively engaged in all of this, to continuously learn how to make friendships till it becomes a natural part. So the important thing about this is it'll help them also learn how to accept rejection kindly and how to talk to friends about shared interests. So I also have developed slides and social activity packs to go with this, and you can get that by again checking out the link in the description and going to step number 2, which is develop friendships. All of these are great for visuals and are interactive, okay? Step number 3 is create friendship opportunities. So large noisy groups can be overwhelming for a lot of children, specifically children who are neurodivergent. So what I want you to do is look at 4 steps. Number 1 is set up one-on-one play dates with people that they're interested in or friends that they're interested in. When they are comfortable in this circumstance, then we can move on to small group activities where they get to maybe talk to 2 or 3 children and play together. Once they are happy with this, we're going to teach them, actually while we're doing this, we're also going to be teaching them about step number 3, which is teaching them structured games that they can play and explaining the rules, because sometimes when they're overwhelmed with social situations, they don't always remember the rules of the games and so forth. So we want to just make sure that we're teaching them how to interact, but also how to follow the rules so everything is fair. The fourth step, once they're ready to move from small group, is to now introduce larger groups. And maybe a party might be a great way to introduce that. Or let's say if they've got 3 people, now they're playing with 5 or 6 or 7 children on a playground, for example. Okay, so we've talked a lot about different ways that your kids can make and maintain friendships. Let's review really quickly what we've looked at. Why it's important to teach our children who are neurodivergent how to make friends. And we've also looked at 3 different ways to do that. Number 1 is teach about making friends. Number 2 is develop friendships. So we're taking it further. And number 3 is create friendship opportunities. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message. In the meantime, remember to create, experience, and teach from the heart. I'll see you again, same place, same time, next week. Take care, my friends. Bye.